Welcome YouTube. On today we're gonna create a backup for our visual machine, and after we're gonna restore the visual machine. So I already have the visual machine created. So let's go into the visual machine, and first thing we need is a recovery services fault to create a backup in Azure. So a shortcut to create that, we can just go to our visual machine and go under the backup section, and then we can create the recovery services fault from there. Yeah, under, where is it? Under operations, we can come here to backup, and we can now create our recovery services fault. Okay, so it can give us a default name, and you can select the existing one if you have one in your subscription, and then I'm just gonna go with the default one that I found, the name and the policy, backup policy, everything. So we're creating our services, the recovery services vault, and it should appear here that it's in progress. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a name. Let's see. Demo vault, and standard. Yeah, let's enable backup. It's validating. Yeah, it's now deploying our fault, recovery services fault. Yeah, our deployment is done. So now we can go to the resource and start a backup from there. So we're gonna go to, let me see, we're gonna go to backup, but let's see backed up items. We don't have any at this moment. We only have a visual machine that we're gonna back up, but it's not yet done. So let's go to backups, and we're gonna back up. So you can choose what you wanna do. So you can back up something running on Azure Stack Hub, Azure Stack Hub HCI. I don't know what that is. Or you can back up something running on premise. So we're gonna back up something on Azure, which is a Azure Virtual Machine, but you can also do Azure File Share, SQL Server in Azure VM, and SAP HANA in Azure VM. So we're gonna do the Azure Virtual Machine. So I will try to back up the VM from here, and Let's see if we're gonna see. Okay, and here we are. We are triggering a backup for the Azure VM. We found a way to do it. So always gotta have a plan B. We just gonna wait for it now. Okay, while this is triggering a backup, let's create a storage account for staging because we're gonna restore the VM. So let's go to storage account, and the most important thing, we just gonna keep the location as East US because that's where our recovery services vault it's in. Already it pre-selected East US. So let's find a unique name. So staging, and I'm just gonna review this one, and let's see if we can pass the validation, and let's check our progress. So we are done. Backup pre-check passed. It has passed. So we passed the validation. Now let's deploy our storage account. So let's see under backed up items if we're gonna find our VM. Yes, we can find it. Backup pre-check passed. You can also, I think you can also see the progress on backup jobs. Where is it? There's something. Backup jobs. Yeah. I think that's where you check the progress. Okay, our status it's in progress. View. Okay, we are done with our location. So let's go to our VM. So to restore, we have to stop the VM, right? Because it's running. Do you want? Yeah, let's just. So we're gonna wait for it to stop. And here's the status. It's no longer running. It has stopped. So let's go to our vault. Backed up items, and didn't, or maybe I'm rushing it because it's still in progress. But when we are done, we're gonna. Oh, it's gonna take long, so I'll try to pause the video and then we'll wait for it. Okay, so we can monitor the progress on backup jobs, and it's still in progress. So here it failed because I tried to back up the same machine twice. So that's the reason why you see failed status. But soon as it's done, we're gonna have to go to backed up items. Let me see. Oh, let's see. What was that? Back backup jobs. Oh, we're still in progress. Few details. Okay, it's still. But when it's done, when it's done, we're gonna restore the VM to a new VM, right? Select. Here it is, and then we're gonna create a new. Let's give it less VM, and let's just select the default network, the default subnet, location, the storage account we created, and let's restore the VM. So let's wait for it. Yeah, the restore is in progress. So keywords when you are doing a backup, make sure that the recovery services fault and the VMs they are in the same location. Otherwise, you will not see the VM. You will not see the also the staging storage account has to be on the same location as the recovery services fault. I'm not gonna wait for this to finish because I'm done with all the things that I wanted to do for this video. So I'm gonna cut it here. Thanks for watching if you watched from the beginning till the end, and subscribe. Let's grow this channel, and thanks for watching again. I'm out.